Welcome to Church Production. I'm Marcel Patillo. If you're a small church, one of the biggest steps towards raising your production quality could hinge on one piece of equipment: intercoms. Intercoms are key in making sure your transitions are smooth and that your team members are all on the same page. Of course, they can also reduce stress for the technical director, and the camaraderie that happens over the intercoms can make serving a production a much more enjoyable experience. In the past, intercoms were expensive and quite complicated, and were rarely used unless you're in a large, sophisticated production environment. Think theaters, stadiums, mega churches. But those days are gone, thanks in part to companies like Hollyland that are taking high-end production gear and bringing it down market to the masses. One such product is the Hollyland SolidCom C1 Pro, a simple, affordable intercom system that's right for small to medium-sized churches or youth or multi-purpose venues in large churches. But before we get started, give this video a like and subscribe to the Church Production YouTube channel.
Hey there, my name is Colin Wells, and I serve as the creative director with Point Church. Point Church is in Cary, North Carolina, and we're a church that's all about pointing people to Jesus. And we do this through many ways, just in focusing on community, but in the purpose of this conversation, and really through creating a space where people can authentically worship Jesus Christ. We meet in a church that's been around for a while, and so we've had to go through some unique challenges of turning that into a contemporary worship atmosphere, but challenges that we've been excited to overcome.
Recently, Colin Wells and the Point Church team have been using the Hollyland SolidCom C1s. These are entry-level intercoms that require no base station. Everything happens within the headset. It's also got a fairly sophisticated feature where raising the microphone boom actually mutes the mic input. So you can still hear what's coming through the intercom, but no one else has to hear your breathing or conversations with other people right next to you. Just lower the boom when you're ready to talk and raise it when you're done. Super simple, very smart.
As you grow as a church, as you're working creating these distraction-free environments, one of the best ways to help eliminate those, both for your volunteers as well as the worshipers, is to start to integrate an intercom system into what you do. We actually have not been using intercom systems, and so you might feel what we feel, and sometimes a little intimidating to step into that. You feel like you're either going to have to spend too much money or it's going to be too complicated to use. These headsets were not that. We received the headsets, we're able to plug them in, and within less than 5 minutes have them up and running. It's a very simple process of activating the master headset and syncing the others with it.
So while these might be entry-level intercom systems, they really spare no expense when it comes to features. Just to be able to do what they do without a base makes them the best mobile intercom solution, because you can just throw them in a bag or a case and go. And with no base, they still have a range of 1,100 feet, which is huge. It also has a pretty amazing ENC noise canceling system that uses an omnidirectional secondary mic that collects environmental noise from different directions as sound samples. Then it cancels out those environmental sounds with its ENC algorithm.
One of the things about these headsets is their versatility. Some headsets have 2 ears, but these Hollyland headsets, they only have 1 ear. But that is the ideal situation for a worship environment, because it helps you be able to continue to feel the room, but also make sure you're communicating. As far as the audio quality, you have 2 options. You have either the over-the-ear cuff or the on-ear pad that you can decide what is best for your team. You can decide what is best for that individual volunteer.
Along with the amazing portability and the great features, you can use these with a team of 2 or all the way up to a team of 8, which is pretty incredible without a hub. And of course, if you're a team that's growing, you can get a smaller configuration now and add to it as you grow. And this is all great stuff, but I had to ask Colin, what was his favorite thing about the Hollyland SolidCom C1?
To me, the best part about these intercoms is you are able to use them anywhere. Because they don't have to be tied to a hub in one location, there's something that you can take with you to any situation. And so that's one of my favorite things, especially as you're growing as a church, as you're looking to potentially upgrade your intercoms, upgrade your worship experience. Sometimes it's hard to make that investment. Now, while these are some of the most affordable ones, and I think the greatest quality for what they are, sometimes it's hard to make those purchases without being able to see the multi-use functions of them. And that's what's really great about these. You're able to, because they don't have a hub, you can use them anywhere. Your production team can use them when they go and film testimonies. You can use them for events outside of your church. You can use them in your worship center. And because of just their flexibility, you can really get your money's worth out of these intercom systems.
So lastly, I had to ask Colin, what type of church does he think the Hollyland SolidCom C1s are perfect for? What situations are these perfect for, and who would he recommend these to?
An intercom system like the SolidCom headsets can help you really elevate your worship experience. It's able to begin to expand your team. You can go ahead and to grow the box of what you're able to do. You no longer have to have everybody where the computer is. You no longer have to just guess when transitions are going to happen. You no longer have to just hope that that person running a camera on the other side of the room doesn't move it while you're on that shot. You're able to really elevate what you're doing in a way that's a great experience for everybody involved.
Hollyland has become one of my newer favorite companies. They really just help us little guys get a leg up. So a big thank you to Hollyland and the whole team over at Point Church for taking the time, implementing these in your system, and giving us some amazing insight on what we can expect from the Hollyland SolidCom C1. Of course, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the Church Production YouTube channel, as well as check out churchproduction.com for new articles and insights on everything church production. As always, I'm Marcel Patillo, and I'll see you all in the next one.